got pregnant at my parents' house. I didn't have my own place, and I did not want to burden my parents with the pregnancy. Hi, my love. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning again. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the
support, subscribers,
for the likes. We love you guys. We love you.
The comments.
The comments. Ames, hello. This is biased
and unbiased.
My name is Sonia.
And Sanjay.
And today we are discussing exes. And we will start our topic on exes on do you remember, if you have not watched, maybe we cannot touch.
Looking back to my younger self, I feel like it was not love, it was situations.
Hey, ilikuwa nani?
Okay, personally, I'm not so attached to cars.
Yeah.
So it belonged to him, but we are using it as a family.
Yes.
But thank God,
yes.
By the time of the breakup, it was written off.
Guy, mwadhani.
There's this interview Eve Mungai did with commentator, and she was talking about the relationship she had with the ex, and people,
why are you not mentioning his name?
The ex.
With Trevor,
the ex.
Why does it seem like you're being biased?
I'm biased.
And unapologetic.
I am biased.
No, me, I have no ill feelings towards anyone.
You be unbiased.
Yeah. Being unbiased.
Just selectively biased.
I am biased, and I am biased in some topics.
Yeah.
And I'm biased in some.
Yeah, as a bias.
Even her ex, Trevor.
Eve was discussing about her ex, and then these and people had issues about it, and people started saying she's being bitter, or she should heal, or she did blah blah blah. What do you guys think? Do you think she's bitter? Do you think like she's just throwing shade or whatever, or she needs to move on? What do you think?
Me, I think she's actually moved on.
Yeah.
Because right now, if there was a time that reached when Eve started doing those celebrity interviews, and she used to do her interviews. She used to read questions from her phone, and then like when you're used to watching how other people interview, like if I ask you a question like, "Why were you depressed?" I tell you I was depressed because I lost my mom. And then you move on to the next question.
You're supposed to
be like, okay, I'm sorry, how did it make you feel? Why were you like that? I follow up.
Yeah, I'll do follow-up questions.
Yeah, so like I was feeling like those celebrity interviews, she was not
like connecting with the
audience, not with the audience, with the interviewee. And then I was like, oh, she's not doing it for me. And then the new Eve, oh my gosh, she seems so happy. She's not afraid to talk.
Yeah, she's not afraid to air whatever she thinks. It was like the relationship she was in was making her feel like I cannot speak my mind.
Yes.
I cannot be apologetically me.
Yes.
Listen to you and feel like I can ask questions of my own, like without relying on the script or the question I'm supposed to ask.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So like right now when I watch her interviews, she's like, oh wait, let me ask. She looks so fun. She looks like, hey, this interview is a vibe. And then she's like, oh, you remember that time we did this, we did that. Like you even feel like this is not really an interview because we've seen very many interviews. These people, they keep on interviewing. It's just a repeat. So if you just ask the same questions that other people are asking, it's not that interesting. But right now, like, oh, you hear, like the last interview I watched was her interviewing the Kyokos, Wambashley and Nicholas Kyoko. And then she was like, oh, no, she was like asking them how they met. And then she's like, oh my gosh, this guy, we were in school together and he was just some hanyaji. Like, you feel like, oh wow, so you know him. Like, we don't depend only on their answers. she's like more open. Yeah.
Do that interview, she was saying, oh, people start thinking I am opening up so much, and then people, because it was alive. Oh, it was not with. Was it
Which
with
one? The poor commentator is the one that was live.
Yeah,
because it was on her channel.
Yeah, because for the commentator was live, people were saying, kwani umepea Eve nini leo anafunguka, kwani umelewesha Eve leo anafunguka.
She's not.
She's happier.
She's more open now.
And happier.
Yeah, and she's not denying that she's dating. Yeah. Like she's like, I'm okay, I'm dating, I'm happy. Like she actually looks happy.
Alafu unajua there are different species of people who like, I am hurt with this situation, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like because that is how she took it, like after they broke up, she did not address it at all. Ile time imekuja kwa public because it's still hurting her, because to avoid saying things out of hurt, she was just like, I'm not discussing about it, I'm not going for interviews, I'm not chasing clout on it. But right now, because she's healed, she's okay, she's comfortable talking about it because it does not affect her anymore. I think that is how she feels. So people coming to her and telling her to heal, blah blah blah. It's not like just because I was dating someone, I'll not say bad things about them. After we break up,
but at least, you know, even in that interview, actually that interview with the Kyokos, Nicholas actually said that Eve loved Trevor. And then she was like, yeah, at least now you've said it. It has come from you. I'm not the one who has said it. Kyoko actually said, I told you, he was telling his wife, like, I told you that Eve loves Trevor. And then Eve was like, true, I loved him. She's not bitter. Someone who is bitter will not come and say, I loved my ex. If you're bitter, will be like, I need to see kwa impenda. So there was a time where she loved him. The relationship obviously by the time it was starting, it started well. And those people, like you were telling me about moving in, when she was on that interview, that she moved in because she didn't have a choice. Even if she didn't have a choice, she still had feelings.
Yeah, anasema, which is true, because unaona, when you're at a place of need and someone is telling you, let's like come together and do this, and then people find out, you'll not start saying, no, because now I have money, let me move out, we live separately na tumeendelea kukaa pamoja. So many women have married people because they were at a place where they needed help, and then eventually whatever happened, women move in because I got pregnant for this person. True. Women move in because I got pregnant at my parents' house. I didn't have my own place and I did not want to burden my parents with the pregnancy, with people, because my parents threw me out because I got pregnant at their place, and maybe my parents are so religious.
Yeah.
And I had to move out. I did not move in specifically because I really was ready to move in with this person. It does not eliminate the fact that I had feelings for them.
True.
But the moving in aspect, or the marriage aspect, the kamiste marriage aspect, was because of a situation. It does not invalidate my feelings. The feelings were there, but if I had money then, or if I had option, I would not have moved in. Kwa nini watu wanaifanya ikae it's a big deal?
It's not a big deal.
We do that all the time. People usikiangi watu wakisema, kwa nini nalipa rent, kwa nini unalipa rent to move into cut budget, you know. But at least that one is better. But that one is better because you both have agreed. That one is actually ni kama like asking someone just to marry you, regardless na kuna hii situation. Plus Eve has said once, alisema in that interview, alisema, I have never even like went home to sleep at home since I moved out. So she obviously, no one glorify poverty. So if I have a chance to I don't want to go home, and like the way, you know, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why people, you do what you have to do to survive.
True.
And I think people who have not been a place where they have been in a place of luck, or in a place where they had to do whatever they had to do to survive,
they can't understand.
They cannot understand it. They really cannot.
Yeah.
It's a very hard, just pray. Ambia tu Mungu asante, you've not been in that space. It's a very hard space to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me, I think like now that she's talking about it, she's healed.
And then another people also like roasted her on laughing on Garia, the car they had together with Trevor
Having an accident.
So mnataka tujifanye huko ati I'm supposed to be happy for my ex. That is boom. Ati I wish them well. Sijui nini. Stop being hypocrites.
Si ndio nasemanga, you can't lie to me ati I'm breaking with someone ati we'll just be friends. Please, I have enough friends. Hata kama sina.
Ama ile I wish you all the best. Really we say our real feelings. Ni vile tu ya alisema kwa camera, but behind cameras tunasemanga you don't start like someone who mwenye amekuhurt utaanza kusema ati venye unamtakia mazuri,
ati unamhurumia,
ati unamtakia mazuri. Uongo.
But I think at that time of the accident they were together.
Yeah, they were. No, I think they were acting together because
like they were together for the public. Yeah, so you don't even know, since they were in the accident together. Maybe you don't know what happened so that the accident happened. Maybe it was a stupid mistake. Maybe that's why she laughed.
No, alisema ati they got into ati, but thank God alisema you're evil. Alisema thanks God. But thanks God, the car was written off when we broke up. Like the car was, alikuwa anafanya na gari, but gari ilikuwa written off. And like by the time they were breaking up, so he didn't have a car to go, which is evil. But
it's just the truth.
It's that we do not always say, especially mtu amekuumiza, and whatever he did, that ex of hers did. Like
that's okay. Oh my Lord.
Whatever he did, imagine you guys have worked from scratches with someone to build an account na chukue zote.
It's okay. She's
and then you want me to be like all happy for him.
I know.
Like people are just weird.
Breaking up is hard.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be all I wish him,
and
I
it's
wish
not
them
hard
all.
On one side, it's hard on both.
Yeah, exactly.
Trevor had his time. He came out on all the blogs. He did all the interviews. He was supported on all those podcasts. They were telling him, ulisaidia huyu msichana, ulimjenga. It took two to tangle.
Hakumsaidia, hakumjenga.
Two to tangle. He was behind the scene. She was in front of the camera. Both of them worked their asses. You can see that one made the other. They worked together.
Yeah, because kama if anafeel mbona hakuwa amejaribu before,
and people didn't like the content itself. People connected with Eve because she's not the only one who was doing interviews at that time.
Yeah,
very many people were doing interviews.
Eve is a lucky girl,
but people liked her. Like if the camera liked her, people liked her. You can tell me, the camera is what made her. It's not.
Plus I also feel like Eve is the brand, because you can always hire a director, you can always hire a manager, you can always hire someone to take the videos, an editor, blah blah blah. I'm not invalidating Trevor's input. I'm just saying you cannot say
I made her.
If unaona ingekuwa ni mtu who was already known, is already kama Muma.
Let's even go like YY and Maya.
YY was already known.
Yes, and we knew her because of him.
Hiyo unaweza sema YY alijenga huyu msichana, but hawa wawili wote walikuwa tu maskini. So they built themselves. They built each other.
It was teamwork.
Yeah. Not actually, when you look at it from not a jealousy or a judgy perspective, Eve was at a better place kwa sababu ingekuwa someone else. Ni watu wangapi kama sisi tumejaribu, like we've been doing YouTube for a while. Baby steps. But them, it's not even about who is behind the camera. It's about the person who is in front of the camera. Yeah. So you can if you look at it without judging and without being toxic, having toxic masculinity, Eve ndiye alijenga Trevor.
I will say,
Yes.
they worked together. It took two to
Yeah,
tangle,
like,
because in the first place, Eve was not interested in starting her own channel. It was Trevor's idea and all that.
Mhm.
But she would have said no.
No, ama wangejaribu na ikatai.
Yeah, ama pia, if he was feeling like he's helping her so much, he would have made it a business from the word go. So you can't say that he knew they will be successful.
Yeah,
He didn't know.
if he
It's
knew by
just trial and error. If he knew, he would have made it a company and told her, when I shoot this, I'll be paying you. So she would be knowing, like, I'm just the employee.
yeah, but because alikuwa anaona just this is gambling, that is why alisema channel ni yako.
Yeah.
Acha nikufungulie channel,
Exactly.
nikuchukuange video.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's on period.
Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think she's bitter?
No, okay, yeah. What do you think? Please
I
let us
also
know.
want people to
Might
know
be biased.
it's okay to
Okay to have a different perspective.
Yeah, and it's also okay to I know this look evil, but si ati kila time ati mkiachana na mtu shinangi ukisema ati namwombea mazuri. You guys are just being hypocritical. So many other times you start saying unasekwanga tu, si ati ni kila ati utashinda ukisema oh I am happy for you, I am happy for you. That is pretense.
Hebu mwenye ashaisikia nikisema ninaombea mtu mazuri aniambie.
Wow.
on a practical perspective.
I'm not saying we pray like tunaombeanga
We don't even pray, we just forget them.
Yeah, but it's no longer an issue. It's an issue to us. But it's okay to like be like, this person did me bad. When something bad happens to them, you're like, hey, karma. Otherwise, why do you always say, oh, karma is a bitch?
Those are still hurt. Right now, whatever happens to you, I don't care. Like, good for you, bad for you, whatever.
What do you guys think? I will tell us in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.
Like, share, subscribe. I'll keep reminding you, subscribe.